How long does a lithium battery last in a camper van? When you're at home, you don't really give it much thought. You just turn things on and everything works. But 7 out of 10 customers that buy a Clayton from us want to know how it performs with induction cooking hobs. The problem is, we don't have induction cooking hobs. I got myself geared up with spreadsheets and tried to work out what the use would be, and very quickly realised that was going to be a load of crap. So I kept it simple. 3 meals, all using heat, also using a coffee machine and a toaster to try and work out what we'd use in a day. And hope that Katie didn't ask me to change the van round to go gas free, because she really wanted gas. I really didn't want gas. And I've got a funny feeling she's going to change her mind. So without further ado, I kept the editing really short, and here's how we got on. So the plan is cook breakfast, do lunch, sit and have tea. Can't think of any other way of doing it. I've just gone and bought a kind of known brand. So I've got a Tefal 21,000 watts induction hob, and I've got 2 of them, so I'll be able to use 2 at the same time. Induction pans. Yeah, so that's it. It's just going to keep it really simple, see what power it uses, and go from there. And I'll be able to answer your question. Don't really know. Manual, yeah. Presume that's like different powers. Power 1. What does it go up to? Whoa!
Jesus, noisy, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it's just a fan. Just realised that we've not really tidied the van. That was faster than I thought, really, that. So what was that? Heat setting 3?
3. Well, it started on 2 and then I turned it up pretty much straight away.
So on power 3, it's pulling 850 watts. Just out of interest, Kate, put it to power 4. Power 5. So that's going up to 1200 watt.
Turn it down now.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. How's it doing? Bloody hell. Seeing as though you've got an asbestos mouth.
Sticking to the pan.
So maybe a little bit too hot. Is it? So if you think about it there.
Yeah, you would need
on
away with that.
What did I start? Was it 600 watts or something like that at the start? 800 at the start. So up to 800 watts is perfect, is more than enough, isn't it? So there's lesson number 1. It's definitely real world and not very scientific. This is, we've not timed it, but I suppose once it's done, it's done. Out of interest, I'll see what the toaster's using. Let's see.
The toaster is using 832 watts.
Are we done?
Yeah.
Let's make sure, for the viewers, is it proper toast? Yeah, it is. I'll let you off.
I'm going to eat it, so I hope it's proper toast.
But it's not morning.
I don't care.
Are you allowed beans on
I've
toast?
not had breakfast, dinner or tea today.
So we've got to eat them all in one go.
Yeah.
Are the beans still nuclear?
They are, look at my feet.
Okay. Maybe overcook the beans. What is it, Donny? Smell the beans? Right, come on. If it was a proper morning, we would be doing coffee as well. So we have got a Nespresso coffee maker. We did work out what it uses battery-wise, didn't we? But I can't remember.
The coffee machine?
Yeah.
Quite a small cup, that, isn't it?
Right. So where are we at? We've done 1 coffee, and what else have we done?
We've frothed the milk, which obviously uses separate.
Okay, let's do a tally. We keep going and checking the Clayton unit underneath, but what we generally just do is check how many LED lights are on the unit. So we've still got 5, which means we're still over 80%.
So we're at 91%. So we've done toaster, beans, 1 coffee so far.
It's very scientific, this Wallace. Very scientific. He's kind of meditating. So many wires, Kate. It's vexing me out. Look at this. Flipping heck. Suppose if you had an inbuilt induction hob, you wouldn't have all the wires, would you? So, but for the sake of science and for the amount of customers that ask me this question, it will be worth it, won't it, Kate?
Yep.
Coffee number 2. So after 2 coffees, toaster and the beans, we are at a...
We have used 10% of battery.
That was also the coffee machine and a milk frother though as well.
I can't believe we've not ate all day to do this. Is that just dedication for you? Right, so we've got to now wash up. I've just noticed like the sun's coming out a little bit. It'd be interesting to see what we're getting because it is, what time is it now, Kate?
20 past 7.
20 past 7. Let's have a quick look.
4.4, 4.5 amps, 60 watt in terms of what's coming in.
You love beans, don't you, Nova? Well, look, you're not so good with a spoon, are you? Oh, the GGs.
Breakfast, 10%. We are now going to walk the dogs very quickly, come back and then scratch our ass for a bit. Anyway, so next one will be the next meal.
Look, in my line, I get ready. Feeling too trippy, get attacked like a level. I'ma show them all how to party if they let me. Cue the countdown and release the confetti. The party don't start till I get there. I sit aside and the rest and it ain't fair. I've been waiting on this moment my whole life. Yeah, give me my crown if it's just right. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Watch this.
Right then, meal number 2, we are going to go with king prawns, some fine tender beans and some egg noodles, a little bit of oil, salt and pepper. Meal number 2, we have used, let's have a look.
We have used another 10%, Katie. So, yeah, we're down to 80% now.
Okay, meal number 3, we are having chicken katsu curry with lemon tilde rice and what else? Stir-fried vegetables and a bit of coriander and that's it. So what are we? Right, better get that rice on, haven't I? It's the only thing in it because you can't see the flame, but I suppose once you get used to the numbers, I mean, we kind of know P3 is like a good, perfect heat. I'll whack the heat up a little bit more. I would say it's better than gas. Our setup in our van is Truma 6E, which is obviously gas, and we nearly got the diesel version. And I got talked out of it because there's a few more issues with the diesel ones. But Truma have got a new version out now and it's also cheaper than it used to be. So I have been toying with the idea because it's supposed to be a straight swap of swapping out the gas Truma and swapping it for a diesel one. We have got a oven which is gas as well as the hob. I mean, we could switch that out for a microwave. Just more work for me to do, isn't it? Like I've not got enough to do, Katie, with my 5 jobs. So I'm on, for future reference, power 4, power 3 on the, bloody hell, power 3 on the rice, but a bit worried that's going to start to stick. I have to turn that down a bit, you know. I know I'm just conscious that I want people to see we're using the correct power, but I'm going to end up bloody burning everything. Turn that down. Yeah, I'll add the sauce now. What do you reckon, full lot? Whoa, anything more than 4 just seems too much. Look at that sky. So we've only gone and run out of flipping water, so we can't do the pots. Let's have a quick look at what we've used. Where are we at?
We are at 58%.
But the most important thing is we have used 42% to cook 3 meals, and now we're going to drive to the pub and have a quick pint before we drive back, so we can let you know how quickly it charges up. So we made a bit of a cock up. The pub, or most of the pubs around here, are shut quite early, so we've just drove for How long, Kate? 10 minutes? And I just wanted to quickly check where was that with.
Which is at 67%. We'll drive home now.
Which is, what's it saying, Kate?
Half an hour.
Half an hour. So we'll drive home for half an hour and we'll see how much it charges up. Loki's just seen a cat.
Yeah.
It's only a cat. Cocked up, didn't we, Donald? We were going to go to the pub. The pub was shut because we forgot that country pub closes, eh? How long were we driving for, Kate? 33 minutes. Let's have a look.
Clayton, back up to 85.
So what are the takeaways from this? I think for me, it's that it doesn't use as much electricity as you think it would. Induction cooking is a lot more convenient than you think it would be. You really don't need 800 or 900 watts per hob because you just burn the food. We have plenty of stock. We send out same day or next day. I am always available on the phone. I typically try and put my mobile number on there. If you want more information on how to install this, I've done a really detailed long video that took me ages to do, explaining all the tools that you need, the different sizes. I've broken it down as much as possible, showing a full install. I've not done it in a van, I've literally done it on a bench, and I even sit on the floor at one point and show you where all the wires go to really kind of dumb it down. Just one last thing, the reason why I'm so passionate about this is when you are building your own van, there are so many things to tick off the list. It just feels endless, and you're trying to do evenings and weekends, it takes an absolute age. And I just think with electrics, it's dangerous, and effectively what you're trying to do is you're trying to build a system and be an expert in that and try and learn a new trade, which is great. I think you always want to be learning new things. It's just one of those jobs where it takes a long time to build a system, to build it safely, and these units are made in Denmark and are designed to last. So put a big tick through your list, install a Clayton, install your electrics quickly and safely, and more importantly, get out there and enjoy where you can take your van.